Hello y'all, welcome back. Today we are doing some cleaning and prepping and getting ready for Christmas decorating. First things first is that we are getting a new dining room table. And it's being delivered today. And I wanted a much bigger table. I wanted a table that could really seat our whole family, but also guests. We tend to host a lot of holidays, Thanksgiving, Christmas, etc. And so I finally found the table of my dreams, and I had a discount code. So the table's being delivered today. So I need to clean all of this, move everything out of the way. This poor rug, it's seen its better days, so it's getting rolled up and taken away. And yeah, we're just cleaning and prepping the area for the table delivery. And obviously, like the rest of the house, we're going to do some other cleaning and deep cleaning to be ready to decorate for Christmas. So I don't know about y'all, but I cannot decorate for Christmas if the house isn't very clean. I need a good deep clean before I can decorate for Christmas. I can't just put Christmas decorations up until everything has been deep cleaned. And in case you're wondering, yes, you do see actual Christmas decorations up. These have actually been up for too long. I needed them for the background for taking the pictures and everything for my holiday cookbook and planner. So I have had a few things that I put out for the express purpose of a pseudo photo shoot, if you will. But for real, we don't decorate until everything is clean. So we're going to actually repurpose the table. I did not order new chairs yet. I wanted to see, it's kind of hard sometimes online. I wanted to see the color of the new table before I purchased chairs and made a decision on that. So we're actually going to keep our chairs and benches in here for now. They won't fit exactly the new table because it is so much bigger, but we're going to repurpose this table and chairs under our covered area outside. And yeah, so just wanted to give you a heads up there that it's just the table we're getting, not chairs. I'm getting some help from Benjamin. All right, now I've rolled up the rug, moved everything out of the way. I'm going to vacuum. There was a significant amount of dirt under that rug that, I'll be honest, I move furniture, I move sofas, all of that to clean, but moving the heavy table and rug doesn't happen often. So there was an embarrassing amount of dirt underneath there. So I cut that part out of the video because, I didn't want that to be memorialized on the internet forever. I do have some shame, Anyways, so the other thing we're going to do is I said deep clean, I meant it. We are going to be washing walls and scrubbing baseboards. And I love using magic erasers, or there's this different brand I found on Amazon that makes the most amazing, I'm going to keep calling them magic erasers because I don't know what else to call them, but it's not from the same brand. These are on Amazon. It's a huge pack, much cheaper. You get way more and they work awesome. I'll link those down below. But you don't even realize until you clear everything out, wow, how dirty this is, and fingerprints, and yeah, it's just there was a lot more. And I realized that the magic of filming and cameras, you really can't see it, but trust me, it was there. It was bad. It wasn't pretty. I probably should have done a close up on that for you so you could see, because it looks like I'm cleaning nothing, but I really had my work cut out for me here.
Christmas is coming, the snowflakes will be falling. It's the most wonderful time of year. So hang up your stockings, put the tinsel on the tree, because Christmas is coming, my dear. It's the only time of year the reindeer fly. You can see them on their sleigh ride across the sky. Gather all your family round, or go out and paint the town. It's the only time of year the whole wide world turns upside down. So baby, light a fire.
All right, next up, we're busting out my favorite steam up. I had somebody mention that they were told you weren't supposed to use these on real hardwoods. I don't know if that's true or not, y'all. Maybe just look into that before you buy one of these. Don't take my word for it. But I haven't had any problems with it as long as you don't, like, you can't just like leave it standing upright and like steaming the floor. I suppose maybe the color of your floors would matter here too. These are pine floors and they are very, very soft. And it was one of the things that I fell in love with about the house. And I was so excited to have them sanded and restained and all of that. I mean to tell you that my children and pets have beat the absolute crap out of these floors so bad that we've actually decided we're going to put down like snap-in laminate flooring over top of these until our kids are grown, until our situation inside the house in terms of number of humans and animals and such has changed, that we feel like we can actually pull those up and refinish these and keep them nice. But I actually feel sorry for these floors because they're so beautiful. It's such a beautiful wood, and I truly hate to cover up real wood with laminate, but pine is a very soft wood, and if you drop anything on it, I mean, there's spots in this floor that have chunks taken out of them. So you'll see that probably next year. That's not something we'll get done this year, but we will be changing those out eventually because of that, which breaks my heart, but I'm not pulling them up. We're just covering them up. And then I scooted the tree over here. I've already decorated it over here. You'll see that in a forthcoming video. I'm still not sure if I like that change I made, but it's staying. So we're just washing windows, washing glass. I remember when we looked at this house, and then when I shared like the home tour, so many of you guys were like, love all the windows, have fun cleaning those. And I thought, oh, it won't be that bad. Oh my Lord, y'all. If I could just hire someone to come over and clean windows for me, because they need to be cleaned like basically every day, especially the front and back door. In fact, when we do change those out, we are going to change them out for ones that don't have windows at the bottom. Like, I still want light to come through the doors, but not towards the bottom where the dogs stick their noses and the kids put their little dirty hands, because they really, if we want it to look clean, they have to be cleaned every single day. And as you can tell, that's a lot. But luckily I have a few kids who like cleaning windows, and they tend to help with that task, and it's, on their chore list, but nobody does it as good as mama does it. So I end up doing it more often than I would like. Next up, we are doing some serious rearranging and changing in this room here, because we decided to put one of our trees in here this year. Normally we put one in the entry and then the one in the dining room area. However, our kids have noted that it makes them sad that we don't really have a good spot to sit and open presents by the tree. We end up usually bringing our presents in here and opening presents in here, and then the tree's not there. Anyways, it was a request of my children and one I was happy to oblige. So this poor bookshelf has seen its better days. We bought this bookshelf, I don't even know, probably 10 years ago. And I'm honestly surprised, given that it's like presswood or whatever, that it's lasted as long as it has. But the doors are like concave at this point, and it's just not super stable. So I am going to be removing that. And so I was just unloading all the books out of it, moving out all of the furniture. I had some technical issues here, so things are going to jump around a bit in terms of what you're seeing. But just know that ultimately my goal here was to move furniture around, get all the floors clean, get everything nice and ready for the tree. I just tied up my curtains so I could get to the floor easily, and all the vacuum up all the animal hair and stuff without. I'm kind of like, sometimes I turn into like a cleaning, chimpanzee. I just come in and I'm just like, oh, must clean. Rah, 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 rah. And I get like annoyed by the level of dirt. So I just start doing things like a brute. And next thing you know, I've like sucked up the curtains into the vacuum. So I try to, stop myself from doing dumb things when I'm like rage cleaning. I'm really not rage cleaning, but I think any mom can relate to, once you start deep cleaning enough, in your head, you're just like, these people are so disgusting. Who let them live here? Why is everyone so gross? Why is everything so dirty? How does no one else not see this but me? Why am I the only one who cleans this? Like, you start playing this like record over in your head, and then it kind of turns into a little bit of rage cleaning. But anyways, now we are going to dust. Maybe that's just me. I probably shouldn't say that. Some of you are like, I love cleaning for my family. I've got no problem with it. I don't either. I like cleaning too, but sometimes I wouldn't like to have to do it so often. I'd like it to stay clean for more than a day. I digress. Now, we're going to move Fernie Fern here to another side of the room, because this is where the tree is going to go. And obviously, that doesn't work with the hanging fern. So I'm going to take this out of the ceiling and move her gloriousness to another area of the room for now, where she can still get enough light, but the tree can, be where the tree needs to be. There's no footage of me putting up this tree as I suspected, because you will see in just a moment said child jump into the screen, and I did not realize that he was, I'm not sure, dancing, rapping. I'm not even sure what's happening here, but in all of his goofiness, he also managed to accidentally turn off the camera. So we're going to jump to the tree being up, but just know that it didn't start that way. I told y'all one of the things I love the most about our King of Christmas trees is that they send you these fluffing gloves. And boy, do they come in handy. I mean, I really, really like these. My hands do get all cut up fluffing these trees. So it's nice to have these around to fluff old garland and stuff like that, especially if it's artificial. I mean, you probably don't need it if you don't have an artificial one, but they're great. I love it. So we're going to fluff some trees and get them ready for the decorating, which will be in a forthcoming video. But I just, had these and was ready to put them up. So it's really the only actual Christmas decorating that you're seeing. Also, I don't recommend standing on furniture. I'd get a stool or something more steady, but we made it work. This is the new table. Ain't she purty? What's crazy is this is the table without the leaf extensions. So I don't remember the dimensions off the top of my head. Those are the 2 leaf extensions you can kind of see to my left there, leaning up against. It makes it like a 16-person table. Also, I left this clip in because you can see the chaoticness of my 5-year-old climbing the outside of the banister, the cat climbing a bookshelf trying to get up. We've got like furniture kind of displaced and misplaced right now, so it's creating, new things. And when kids see new things and pets see new things, they're like, what's that? How can I play with that? Climb it, get on it, break it? What can I do? So that's kind of what's happening right now, but I'm just trying to get things cleaned up. My mother-in-law's here. You may see her buzzing around in the background as well. She was doing some baking and such. So yeah, just getting things cleaned up. And I was wanting to deep clean the kitchen basically, because I knew, number one, I'd be doing a ton of holiday baking and cooking, but also just feeling like things were starting to get cluttered. And, I like to do a good deep clean. And so I was just basically like, let me move everything out. Let me reevaluate where things are. There he is again, sees the camera, can't help himself, like a moth to a flame. Anyways, so I wanted to deep clean everything and just like take everything off the counters, get in all the nooks and crannies, and then reevaluate what was on the counters, if it needed to be there, if it needed to find a new home, etc., etc.
And we'll toast the night away, because Christmas is coming our way. Reindeer fly. You can't see them on their sleigh ride across the sky. Gather all your friends around, or go out and paint the town. It's the only time of year the whole wide world turns upside down. So baby, light a fire, and we'll toast the night away, because Christmas is coming. Christmas is coming. Christmas is coming our way.
All right, y'all, that is going to be it for this clean with me. This video has taken place over multiple days, and we're just going to wrap it up here because the next video, well, hopefully it'll be the next video, is going to be decorate with me, where you shall see all of the holiday decor go up. That's far more exciting than watching cleaning, if you ask me. So be sure to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Come back and let's do some decorating. We'll do a little holiday home tour. I'll see y'all soon.